Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Hi, we're here at the MHA Nation North Segment office.
Hey Tom, how's the weather?
Boy, did you guys ask on an interesting day. We have a blizzard warning, and thank you, by the way, for doing that, hey Tom. We have a blizzard warning for all the counties that you see in red, and even though it hasn't been snowing yet in the Bismarck area, for those of you watching on like DirecTV or anything in the north, it is expected to snow, and the winds are still going to be plenty strong enough to generate blizzard conditions. The heaviest is going to be down to the south central and southeast. There's already no travel advised. Look at that. That's a big area already of no travel advised, and I would not be surprised overnight that some areas the roads are just closed down, and that's up to the ND DOT or the Sheriff's Department or Highway Patrol, whoever, but not us. But still, that wouldn't surprise me at all because it is going to get really bad, and will be a heavy, wet snow, and here's why. Here's what's going on. Notice these temperatures, 20s and 30s. It feels kind of nice, right? Well, these kind of temperatures, as compared to what we had earlier in the month of February, are a lot warmer, and it can hold more moisture. This snow today and tonight is going to be a very heavy, wet snow. And there's going to be places that don't get a flake of snow. A lot of folks won't get much snow, but the people that do get a lot of snow, it's going to blow around. The sustained winds right now are getting close to 30 miles an hour. The wind gusts by midnight are probably going to be over 40 miles an hour, and 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, some of the wind gusts could easily hit 50 to 55 miles an hour. And just to give you an idea how big this storm is, parts of 8 states are under a blizzard warning. That's this outline in red that you see right there. Parts of 6 states are under a flood watch. And you can see this is a kind of a dry slot right there. Here's another way of looking at it. First off, there's the center of the storm right there, and it's kind of moving through Kansas right now. And when we look at the water vapor imagery, this is actually moisture well up into the atmosphere. The dark colors is dry air. There's the center of the storm right there moving through Kansas. All this white and these colors that you see right here, that's moisture in North Dakota. Now, a couple things. Dry air can shut down rain or snow, depending on the time of year, but it can also provide lift. So let me show you the radar right now. Notice this, it's already stopped the rain that was in southern Minnesota there. But look at this, we're getting this brown here. That's enhanced snowfall rates. That's heavy snow. Snow up into here. So that's providing lift. So we're getting real heavy snow right here right now. And the other thing that's going on is there's been, at 7:30, it was about a 5,000-foot layer of dry air. The way we know that is when the weather balloons go up, it samples the atmosphere. Well, now it's down to about 2,000 feet. So this is starting to eat away at the dry air. So this is going to fill in with snow tonight. You can see the snow up to around Newtown, but this is going to fill in with snow. It's just not snowing right now, but it's going to get really windy. So here we are at, well, let's go ahead to about midnight tonight. By midnight tonight, the wind gust for a big area is going to be at least 40 miles an hour. That's a lot of wind blowing whatever snow's falling around. So that would be blizzard conditions. Some spots where the blue is here, a little bit stronger than that. And by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're still looking like in Minot, 40 to 45 mile an hour wind gust. And off to the west, it looks like a little less wind, but still very, very windy. Strongest winds will be down to the south central. This is going to be a real mess tomorrow because, again, we're talking about heavy, wet snow. Could take down tree branches and power lines. I mean, that could happen with this heavy, wet snow. And even at 9 o'clock, it's still going to be real windy around Minot. It's still going to be windy around 12 noon, but not quite as windy, and a little less wind off to the west as the storm continues to track to the east. So by tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, it looks like this is kind of the bullseye here. Very little around Minot, but some, and maybe a couple of inches around Bismarck, with the heaviest snow in the south central and up towards Grand Forks. And this storm should be out of here by tomorrow afternoon, and things will settle down. We'll have a pretty nice weekend.